So in this session we'll be looking at a technique that can help reduce anxiety. So it's a fairly straightforward technique. It's very similar to something called EMDR, but this is like a watered down version of it. It's known as the butterfly hug, and what it does, it helps utilize something called bilateral stimulation. So it's a fairly simple technique, and I'll talk it through with you right now. So you get the hands and you interlock them at the thumb, so it looks, for want of a better description, like a bird, but for this technique it'll be considered a butterfly. So what you do, you rest the two thumbs where the clavicles meet. You then rest and you try to push the hands up so the fingers then are resting on the clavicles each side. And what you do in your own time, you start off with the left, then right, and then you find your own sort of rhythm. So with something like this, if you think about something that may cause you a little bit of distress or anxiety, so it may be doing a presentation or going in to see a group of friends and you may be anxious about seeing people. So what you can do is basically picture this in your mind. So it's the run up to an event. So if it was about doing a presentation, it's the run up to that presentation. So you think about what you're going to be doing beforehand. So you need to rate your level of distress to start with. So out of 10 be the most distressed you are and 0 not being distressed at all. You rate your level of distress and then think about it. And then what you do then is basically run over, go into that point of distress. So if it is about going to the presentation, it may be walking down a corridor, going into that room, and as you're going into that room you start walking up to the point of going on the stage, and then take a deep breath in, stop and breathe out. Then you rewind and then go back as you're walking in that corridor. You start off with the left, right, you walk into that corridor again, you walk into that room, you go in, walking up to the stage, and just as you're about to step on the stage, you stop, take a deep breath in, and breathe out. And you do this several times, but what you do then is you rate, every 3 times you rate your level of distress. And what has a tendency to happen is with all things that sort of cause us stress, it's the before the event occurs that actually causes the most amount of stress. Once we're actually doing it, the distress starts to dissipate a little bit. And so we rerun that element of going up to the point of where it causes us distress. We do the butterfly hug all the way up to that point, stop, take a deep breath, and then we go over it several times. So if we do this a couple of times, what we're doing is we're telling the body that nothing bad's going to happen. So you're reprogramming the way that you start thinking about anxiety. So when you, in real life, when you do go and do that event, your anxieties will start reducing and it'll give you a better overall experience. Thank you.